I really just think that everyone needs a set in their life because it's goals. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my July favorites. I'm a little bit late, but better late than never, right? We're just gonna go with that. I have a lot of amazing products to show you. I'm super excited. Are you guys excited? Thumbs up if you're excited. All right, let's get started. The first product I have to show you is from Maybelline, and this is their Master Contour V Contour and Highlight Duo stick thing. That's a long name. So it comes with two shades. It has a contour and a highlight cream, two different shades. I haven't used the highlight, but I really like the contour color. Now I used this in a tutorial not too long ago. My only issue was this is the deep shade. I'm not that tan, so I feel like they need to come out with darker shades. I'm gonna show you what it looks like swatched. This is the contour color. See, it looks pretty dark, but when you blend it out, it's really not that dark. And I am not self-tanned right now. It's not that dark at all. However, I love the formula. It's so creamy and skin-like. Like you see how you can see some of my skin underneath of the color. I love that in a cream contour because it's not too opaque to where it looks like you did streaks all over your face. It lets your skin come through a little bit and it just looks so natural on the face. This is the first contour stick from the drugstore that I have like fell in love with. I'll apply this right from the stick on my face and then blend it out with a brush, and then I'll go over it with a matte bronzer, a powder, just to set it. Me personally, I always set my cream products just because I want to make sure they're not going to run off during the day. If you've been searching for a good cream contour stick, girl, I got you. I feel like this kit speaks for itself. I have been obsessed with this, you guys. It's the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit. It has this array of just magical, majestic colors. Now I use Pink Heart, which is this one, and Lucky Clover the most. You know what? I'm gonna put some on right now because I have like more of a gold highlight on. I'm gonna take some of Pink Heart. Like, can you guys see that? It has like this pinky red iridescence and it's magical. You guys, I'm obsessed. The thing about Anastasia Beverly Hills as a brand is they're very innovative. They're always pushing the limits, and I love that. Like, Anastasia is a brand that I'm always so excited to get that package in the mail, and I'm just like it's just like a kid on Christmas every time I get their stuff. And when I got this and the other new glow kit they came out with, I was just in heaven. And these are some of my favorite products in my makeup collection right now. Like, they're so pigmented. This color called Purple Horseshoe. Like, who would think to wear purple? But like, look at how majestic and beautiful. This one is Blue Moon. They're just such cool products. Blue Ice is a really white frosty highlight. Like, these are amazing, you guys. And then Lucky Clover is another one of my favorites. So if you've been debating this or on the fence, I definitely say get it. It's gonna be so fun, especially for Christmas coming up. I'm gonna be like bathing in these colors. I guess Christmas isn't really coming up, but you know what I mean. Like, it'll be here before we know it. Next is a concealer I have been using the last couple of weeks, and this is the brand new Kat Von D Lock It Concealer Cream. Now, they did have an original Lock It concealer. I own that one. I really like it. I don't gravitate towards it that much because it's a squeeze tube, and I prefer ones with a little wand like these guys have. I don't know if they're getting rid of that one. I don't think so. I think that this might just be a different one because this is a cream and the other one just as a concealer. I've been mixing these two shades. This is what I have underneath of my eyes today. This is the shade M17 Warm, and this is the white color. I am huge on innovation, and I think that it is amazing that Kat came out with this white concealer because I know there are lots of very fair porcelain skinned women and men that need this color. So I thought this was super cool. Now, the way that I have been using it is I've been applying a little bit over this color to brighten up the concealer. This is such a versatile product because I have concealers that I use only when I'm self-tanned, but now if I want to use them when I'm not self-tanned, I can still use them and just brighten them up with this color because I don't want to always have to buy two shades of every concealer because you guys know, like, I self-tan frequently, especially during the summertime. I will say a little bit goes a really long way. Like, I will take it and just dot it underneath of my eyes over this color. I know I showed it, I think it was in my last tutorial. So the applicator is a slanted doe foot wand, which makes it really easy to get underneath of the eye area. This is super full coverage. It covers up everything, a lot of pigment. It's supposed to be 24-hour wear and also waterproof. This sets super quick. Like, when you put it underneath of the eyes and blend it, it blends so seamlessly and so easily under the eye area. I don't feel like I'm going back and forth, back and forth. It has a Hydra Boost complex is what they call it, which means it's crease proof, but also hydrating. I would say it's definitely crease proof. I don't know how hydrating it is because I feel like it's a little bit of like a moussey, thicker texture. One thing that I did notice is I always bake my concealer, and online this concealer claims that it bakes for you. I haven't tried it without powder yet, but I do notice that on my nose, sometimes the powder can be too much. Under the eyes, it's been okay, but I notice when I bake my nose, because I get oily, it can tend to like patch up a little bit. So that's the only complaint I have, but it could be because it bakes for you already. So I'm still testing it out. I've only been using this for like 3 weeks, but I really, really, really love it so far. I think it's definitely something to try if you're looking for a new concealer. I haven't picked up anything since I've been trying this. Next, I have this eyeshadow palette from Viseart. This is their neutral matte palette. This has been my go-to palette for the last couple of months. I'm a neutrals girl, and on a daily basis, I use mainly matte eyeshadows. So this is perfect because it has like, hello, every color of brown, peachy brown, taupe, black, gray. Like, it's just the perfect array of neutrals. It is kind of pricey, but it's because the quality is so amazing. I promise you, it's definitely worth it. These are some of the best eyeshadows I've ever used. I like the quality better than MAC eyeshadows because they're just so creamy and blendable, which is really important when you're working with matte eyeshadows. You don't want them to be patchy or chalky. Like, if you've used a cheap or just bad matte eyeshadow, you know exactly what I'm talking about when you try to use them and they just don't blend. And when you put a matte eyeshadow on the eye, like wherever you stick it, like it's gonna stay. And if it's not blending and moving, it can look really muddy and just, you know, it's not a cute look, girl. One thing that's really cool about these eyeshadows is you can use them wet or dry. Like some matte eyeshadows you can't use wet because you'll ruin them. These you can use wet, and also you can use this all over the face. You can use it to fill in your eyebrows, you could use them to contour. Like, this is a multitasking palette. So this is the Neutrals palette from Viseart. It has been my go-to like every single day. Another palette I have been loving is the Urban Decay Moon Dust palette. These are 3D metallic eyeshadows. They're like glittery and sparkly and pigmented and just intense. If you like glitter, if you like sparkle, like, this palette has your name written all over it. And the thing that I really appreciate about this palette is I love glitter, but glitter can be super intimidating. Like, sometimes I don't want to go through the hassle of getting glitter everywhere, but with this, it makes it so easy because you don't need adhesive. You can just use a little Fix Plus or even just use it dry. I prefer to use these wet because they're even more intense. These shadows are unreal pigmented. Like, just a light swatch, like you can see just how pigmented, and they're so creamy and soft. Like, they're not patchy, they're not chunky. You know when you see like a beautiful glittery eyeshadow in the pan and then you swatch it and it's just like chunks of glitter all over your hand and you're like, like it's disappointing, but these are so beautiful. I know that I use the copper shade in one of my recent tutorials, but if you want me to do another look using one of these colors, just comment down below and let me know which one. I feel like you can't love makeup and not love makeup brushes. It's like a package deal, right? These brushes make me feel like a princess. I had to show them to you guys. My next favorite is the Morphe That Bling brush set. Just let me show you. Just let me. Could you die? Like, they're so beautiful. Like, I haven't even used them yet because they're just so beautiful that I just pick them up every day and look at them and I'm happy, and then I don't use them because I don't want to get them dirty. The set comes with 7 brushes. I'm going to show you each one because they're fabulous. So it comes with this tapered powder brush. Then you have an angled blush or contour brush. It comes with a round kabuki brush. It comes with a fluffy blending brush, which is a staple in everyone's collection. Then you have a lid brush that's flat. There is a little flat definer, which this is one of my favorite makeup brushes to use when I'm doing my makeup. And then a little buffer, like pointed crease brush. You could also use this as a pencil brush. They're definitely a collector's item in my opinion. It's not something I think you need to have, but it's something I think that you should have. I checked on the site before I filmed this video and they were still available, but I feel like they're gonna sell out really, really quickly, and I don't know that Morphe is gonna bring these back once they do sell out. I do have a discount code with Morphe. You can use it in store or online. It's just Amanda, and it'll be 10% off, and I know it's not a whole lot, but every little bit helps. They also come with this little brush case. I have the other end, it's just in my other room, so that way you can travel with them as well, but You guys. Okay, I'm done. They're amazing. Morphe also launched their new Elite Pro collection, and the brushes are so amazing. They look like Makeup Forever brushes to me, which I think is incredible. So I wanted to share my top 3 brushes. I know I Snapchatted them when I got them in the mail a couple weeks ago, and everyone was asking for a video, so I figured on here I could show you my top 3 favorites. First is the E53. This is a pointed powder brush. I love brushes like this because I use them to bake, I use them to set underneath the eyes, for blush, for bronzer, to contour. It's just a very versatile brush, and I always have something like this with me when I'm doing my makeup. Next is the E22, a staple blending brush for your crease, for eyeshadow. It's the perfect little fluffy size, and I like that it's not too big and too fluffy, so if you have smaller hooded eyelids, this could work for like a transition color brush for you, where for me, my eyelids are a little bit bigger, so I can still use it for that, but I can also use it for more of like a crease color. Then the last is the E31, and this is a flat kabuki brush. I love this for powder. I love this for liquids, mainly powder. It's similar like to the e.l.f., you know, the little e.l.f. pointed black powder brush everyone used to love. This is like that, but it's a lot thicker and a lot denser. My last favorites are lip products. So I'm gonna start with the product that blew me away the last month, and these are the new Blinking Beauty liquid lipsticks. These are amazing. I wore one of them and I posted a picture on Instagram a week and a half ago. I've only been using them for like a week and a half, but I feel like with lipstick, it's always like love it first swatch, you know what I'm saying? Like I wear it, I love it, and then I'm just in love. I'm actually wearing one of the colors right now, and this is the shade Model, like model. And this is the most wearable shade out of the entire collection, in my opinion. It's very much like a staple everyday color. The packaging is super sleek. I love that you can see the color through it, and it comes with a little doe foot. They're a really moussey texture, and they dry to a matte finish and they will not budge, but they're not extremely drying. So I'm gonna swatch the one I'm wearing for you, and they're ultra pigmented, like with one swipe, with one layer, you can see complete color payoff. My next favorite is Twiggy, and this is the color that I wore in the picture on Instagram. I originally posted with these, and this is very similar. It's just a lot darker and a lot deeper, which I think is perfect for fall. It reminds me of ColourPop Beeper. I feel like they're very similar, and ColourPop Beeper is like one of my favorite all-time colors. So here is Twiggy. It's just a staple fall color. I mean, I'll wear it all year round, but as fall approaches, I feel like this is perfect. Then my last favorite from the collection is Bordeaux, and this is a very nude peachy shade. It's very similar to Celebrity Skin, which is one of my favorite nude colors, but it has a little bit more peach in it. So if you're wearing a really intense smoky eye, this is the perfect color for that. It's not gonna do justice on my hand because I like to manipulate nude colors like this with a lip liner so they're not so flushed and so nude. They do take a minute to dry. They're not like really thin, watery ones that dry super quickly, but once they do dry, they don't budge. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I love Blinking Beauty's eyelashes. They're some of my favorite eyelashes of all time. So when I got these, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting a whole lot because they'd never launched lipsticks before, but these completely blew me away. Like, I'm obsessed with them. And I do have a coupon code as well as for the lashes, so the same code works for these, and it's just Amanda, and I believe it's 10% off. It might be a little bit more, but I'll link it down below in case you forget, but it's just Amanda, so you can get a little discount off of these. I feel like when I discover amazing new liquid lipstick brands, it's my duty to share them with you and the world. You guys know I would never steer you wrong with liquid lipsticks because liquid lipsticks are my thing. So if you haven't tried these, you need them in your life. My last two favorites are the new ColourPop lip glosses. Can we just talk about these for a minute? Thank you, ColourPop, for blessing us with these amazing lip glosses. This is the most perfect nude pink lip gloss I've ever come across, and this is a fairy floss. I used it in my last video. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's sheer, but it still has pigment, and it's nude, but it's got some pink in it. It reminds me of Bite Rambutan lip gloss, which is one of my favorite nude pink glosses ever. Like, look at that sheen, you guys. My other favorite is also a nude. You guys don't expect much from me when it comes to gloss because I'm always with the nudes, and this is in the shade WeHo. The names are so cute. This is a cream finish, so it has a little bit more of opacity to it, and this is more of a brown nude, so it's more of like a classic nude gloss, but it's still just as creamy. I adore ColourPop as a brand because they're so affordable, but the products are so amazing and they're such good quality. These lip glosses are only $6, and look at that. Like, the quality, the wear, the pigment is so on point. Since these are new, I know they're selling out really quickly. So if you're debating, girl, you better get your hands on these, like, obsessed. Those are all my favorites for the month. I hope you guys found some awesome new stuff to put on your shopping list. I'm the worst person to come to if you're debating whether you should buy makeup or not. I get a lot of tweets from you guys like, Amanda, should I get this? Like, 90 to 95% of the time, I'm gonna be like, girl, yes. I know you have 10 other lipsticks that are the same shade as that, but girl, you need it. Until my next video, you guys can always hit me up on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. They're all at Amanda Ensing. Come say hey, follow me. I would love to chat with you guys. I'm on there like every single day. Not like I am every single day. So come say hey. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.